Hi, I'm William Pearson. I'm a recovering addict. I'm getting a lot of help from Catholic Charities, helping me in so many different ways, like furthering my education, meals when I'm hungry and I don't have much to eat, rides to and from the center. They help me stay sober and in my recovery, and last but not least, friendship. I like the way they help others, especially in this time of need. With everything that's going on, it's really amazing and a blessing to the community and everyone that has the opportunity to get to know Catholic Charities. I'm thankful to have this opportunity to better myself and to speak with you about Catholic Charities.
All right, so I don't know if you can hear me on this part, but I'm William. I'm the one that made this video for Catholic Charities in Huntington, West Virginia. It was actually made in 2021. It was uploaded a couple years ago, but then it was removed, and it's been re-uploaded the end of August of this year. Now, I'm the type of person, I'll help anyone. And I'm struggling now, and I've struggled my entire life. I mean, I've had a very hard walk. And that's just not going to change. I've accepted that. But all I'm saying is, I wish that everyone would be more compassionate, especially with everything that's going on now. And for someone to sit there and tell someone the truth about why something's happening that way, it just makes the person that knows the truth sound like a crazy fool. And, just because my eyes are open doesn't make me crazy. Now, the way I communicate it, I'm not that good at explaining things. I never have been. And I don't think I ever will be. Like I said, I've learned to accept me for me. And again, I just think that we all need to stop bickering and start understanding each other as human beings. I mean, I'm so tired of all this fighting. And I'm sick and tired of our government officials causing wars overseas and forcing us to pay for it in taxes. And taxing my community, not only taxing me, but taxing the community around me. And when I really see the community around me suffering because of their decisions, I think that we need something better. Or we just need to remove everyone that's there and put people there that are going to do what is in our best interest. Or listen to the people that they're representing. Everyone says you need to write your congressmen or your senators, or you need to call their office. Well, it is almost impossible to get in touch with them directly. And that is the problem. There's too many people they're representing. And a lot of people just don't understand how that process works. Me included. I don't have the full understanding on how that process works. I have never been educated on that. And, I just think that we all need to stop fighting each other on outward appearances and start building each other up and stop, being jealous over your neighbor next door having a Porsche and you have a, old Toyota Camry. Do both cars start up when you start them? Then that's what should be looked at. I mean, I get it. I want a million things on this planet. I've wanted a million things. Some things that I want are just not accessible to me and never will be. I've always wanted to go up to the International Space Station and look down on Earth. See Earth, my home, from a different perspective. I've always wanted to do that. And I will never be able to do that. So I've learned to accept that. I will never be an astronaut. I will never be able to join the Air Force, become a pilot, get all that training, have all that education, and then work my way up to become an astronaut. That's exactly what I wanted to do in my life. That was my dream for myself when I was asked in ninth grade to figure out what I wanted to be and what I wanted to do in life. And that's what I chose. And that's what I fought very hard for through school to achieve. And because I had depression and PTSD, I was denied that over something that I did not have control over. Something that was a part of me. Do I think that's right? No, I don't think that's right at all. But I understand why there's certain limits on stuff like that. I get it. But I'm not hating on every single astronaut because I never became one and I didn't have that opportunity. Like, that's like hating someone that's a millionaire because they have $1 million and they made it. I can't hate on them for making it. I gotta hate the game they played to get there. I can't hate them as a person. You see what I'm saying? We all need to stop arguing with each other. We need to help each other. You know, at one point in our life, we're going to fall down. No matter how much we crawled to be able to walk and how much we walked around as a toddler to be able to run around, one day you're going to be too weak to stand. And you're going to need someone to lean on. You're going to need some help. Start helping each other, please. Because good people like me and good people like the ones that try to help each other and help people are getting old. And pretty soon, we ain't going to be here anymore. And people like us aren't going to be here anymore. You're going to have everyone that's just cutthroat, out for themselves. You know, the hell with you. It's only about me, 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 me. What about life for the next generation? What about life for the generation that's older than me? You know, why can't we make life convenient for everyone instead of just one selective group at a time? Why can't we bring everyone up together as one? Why must we be racially divided and nationally divided and sexually divided? Why can't we just unite and stop playing into these false narratives that come from our government and like-minded groups of people? Why can't we all just understand that we are all here together and we all must live together and we all must help each other to survive and become more than what is going on now? Why can't that be a reality? Why are we getting all of this fighting and kids being taken and kids being raped? All of this evilness. What's the purpose of that? And why is it happening? It's not because God's allowing it. And it's not because the devil is here. It's because our governments and our groups that we trust are corrupted. And they're infected with something. And I know what it is. It's called a lack of moral value towards life and things in it. We need a moral value. We need a moral sense. We don't have that. We barely have common sense anymore. And it's just the fact that when you're actually successful, there's so many people around you that are so miserable and are not successful. And they would rather drag you down to the fires and pits of hell because they're miserable and they want to see you miserable. The fuck kind of shit is that? Why? Why not follow in my footsteps so you too can be successful. Why do you gotta fuck somebody else over to feel validated in your misery? Why can't we just help each other be successful? Wouldn't that be better? Or is that too much work for the lazy American? Because that's what I think it is. Everybody wants it right here, right now. Well, it doesn't work that way, sweetheart. Life is not rainbows and sugar cookies, okay? And I'm just tired of it. You know, I didn't ask to be born in this time frame. I didn't ask to be born in this life of struggling and, you know, hardships around the corner. Every fucking step I take is another thorn that's going to press up into my heel of my feet. I didn't ask for that. I just was put there. You understand what I mean? Like, we all are just put here. You know, we're born and one day we just start remembering shit. And our consciousness grows until we are who we are in the moment. But like I said, I don't understand why all of this bad shit always happens. And has happened ever since I can remember. We need to start helping each other. And we need to unite each other. It shouldn't matter if you're white or black. It shouldn't matter if you're from China or from Korea or from Mexico or from South America or from Russia or from Australia or from America. It shouldn't matter. Those nationalities are made up. They're all made up. The lines on a map is made up. It's all made up. There's no physical line written on the earth. When you look at that map and you go physically there with the coordinates, latitude and longitude, I promise you, you will not see a physical line drawn on it. You will just see dirt, trees, and rocks, and air, and water. You won't see anything more. You won't see anything more than that. So why are so many people so focused on all of this stuff coming out of the media? I'm so sick of these media. I'm sick of all of it. It's led humanity astray from what they should have been viewing, what they should be looking at. We need to love each other. We need to unite, and we need to lift each other up. That's what needs to happen.